There are lots of options in menu F for blanket stitch applique, but do take time to actually stitch out the different varieties of blanket stitch that are in your machine. For example, this one has 2 stitches in between each time it jumps. This one has multiple times back and forth, so you get a heavier stitch. This is probably the one that I use the most. That one is stitch number 9. And then there's some other varieties as well. So you can pick which one you like. Now normally when this stitch is picked, it comes up fairly small and dainty, which doesn't look good when you have a larger applique. So making a little bit wider and longer really makes a difference. Experiment to make it look balanced based on the applique shape. If I make it a stitch width of 3, I usually make it a stitch length of 3. That way I kind of create this little symmetrical box that it's creating. Also, pull out the clear applique foot that comes with your machine. Now another thing you can do is you can move the needle position. That will allow you to line up the needle to actually be on the red line. Touch the Alt next to the stitch width, and then you can move the needle left or right. So if I move that just a little bit over this way, here we'll start over here, then when I stitch, I can keep the raw edge of my fabric. Oh, I was going to make it a little bit longer or wider. There's the width and there's the length, and now I can just move and keep the red line directly over my raw edge. Now, and that is so easy. Set the machines to stop in the down position, so if you need to do any pivoting, it is ready to twist. And remember to twist when the needle is actually on the, what side? The right side. If you twist when the needle's on the inside, well then you get a little opening and gap in with your stitches. Now going around a shape like this takes a little time. Make sure you take little short a stitch at a time, and then take some time to rotate. I like to rotate a little as I go, not just one giant one, and that helps keep the edge nice and smooth around the curves. Just with a little practice, you'll get the rhythm of the stitch to really see how to manipulate it when you get to corners and curves or divots like what I'm coming up to on this little heart here. But just find which one works for you. Use your fix button when you're done. That's going to put locking stitches, and then use your cutter to cut it. And pulls the threads to the back. It's all perfect without much work at all.